Good morning, everybody. So remember I talked about teleportation and instant transmission and all that stuff. But now I'm going to talk about time travel. And I am very interested in time travel. When it comes to like time travel movies, time travel games, like Chronos Trigger and stuff like that. Or is it Chronos Crusade? I forgot. It's been a while. I think it's Chronos Trigger. But it's like those games, those movies, the time travel, all that stuff are very interesting because what if that did exist? And I know I'm gonna sound crazy talking about this topic, but you know what? I'm a guy that's just chilling in the car, going to work because I gotta pay that bill. But what if that was a thing where people really could just time travel? Like if they screwed up and made a mistake, they could just time travel to fix it and correct it. And it's like, I don't know, I guess like Trunks, but I don't know, man. See, the thing is, time travel, in my opinion, could be a scary thing, but it also can be a helpful thing. But it could be a really bad thing too. So depending on who has their hands on this, they can do some extremely heinous things with time travel. If one person had the ability, just one person had the ability to time travel, they can make or break the world like that. Like, all they got to do is just go back in time, and they can, like, say if somebody tried to, I don't know, say like they knew exactly how things played out. If they were to go back in time, they can manipulate that. They can fix it. They can do bad things or good things to it, and it will benefit him. And it's a scary thing. So say like, but if you time travel too far back in time, then, that could be a problem. You know what I mean? But if you go too far back, there could be some things that can, be an issue. And you don't want to go there. It's a gray area. But even if you go even further back in time, like the whole caveman thing and, stuff like that, what was it like those times? Like, I honestly will only... See, with me, I would time travel, but I will never touch anything because I don't want to ruin what already happened. Because sometimes if you switch or change something, it can break something later. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but say if, like, and I hate to say this, say, okay, something did happen to somebody. Well, if you were to change that path, and help that person, like say somebody happened to, unfortunately, that person got shot. I know this is going to sound messed up, but just hear me out. That person, some guy went berserk and was trying to rob that bank, and he took out that person. Now, I time travel and stop that guy from happening. Now, what if me stopping that one guy actually alternated everything? And maybe, I'm not saying it could be, this could be messed up, but what if it was someone else in that building that unfortunately, like some innocent people that did get shot, and the ones that didn't, like that wasn't innocent, they got, hurt, and they was already planning on blowing up a school full of 200-300 people. I know it's a gray area. It's like you could change one thing, but what if you change that one thing and the other thing end up being worse than the thing that you changed? So what do you do in that situation? Because you wouldn't know, and then you can go back. You just keep going back in time, fixing it, and it's just. And it blows up in your face. I don't know, turned into Dragon Ball Z with the Dragon Balls and Shinron and stuff. Like, it's wild. So it's a scary thing. That's that is the thing that I'm more afraid of about the time travel. It's a great, it could be a great thing, but it could be a really dangerous thing. And what if you just taking that, like you going in the past and you correct someone's mistake, or even just a simple one. Say if this person almost got ran into a car. I mean, you intervene, you move it out, like Final Destination stuff. You got that person out the way, but then it ended up being far worse than what it was before because you intervene. I know I want to help everybody. I want to help this person. I want to help that person. But if I intervene with that, something could have even been far worse than what it is, and it's no way to really prevent it. It's like, do you stop this or do you stop this? Do you let this happen? Do you let this happen? Like, so it's I know I'm gonna get beat up with saying stuff like this, and I'm not trying to say, oh, I wouldn't save that person or that person I care about, whatever. You know, what I'm saying is, yes, I do that, but then when I do that, something else can happen, and then what do I do in that situation? I help that person, and then it just keeps going on. You know what I mean? It just keeps on rotating. Okay, I'm just spitting out random bull crap, but anyway, that's how I feel about the whole time travel thing. Like, it's a scary feeling. Like, if I time traveled, I would stay away from, I won't touch anything, because even if I touch a piece of paper on the ground, it could probably be a problem. Like, say that, I don't know, say like that one piece of paper was on the ground, somebody happened to pick it up at the exact same time, I don't know, a bird, a rocket or whatever just flies over that person's head, and it didn't hit them because they bent down to pick up the piece of paper. Well, what if that piece of paper wasn't there because I picked it up and I just moved it out the way? Well, that person probably died because guess what? I intervened. I messed up something that wasn't supposed to be there, but it's some wild crap, all right? Anyway, in time travel, I wouldn't touch it. I would just watch it, observe it. Unfortunately, I mean, it's going to be some good things and some bad things happen, but you can't be Superman and save everyone, all right? Because when you try, it could be, I mean, something can happen, and you're just going to, I just feel like if I do one thing, it could make it worse for everyone else, or possibly fix it, but then it just, you know, I don't know what to say, guys. What do y'all think? Because it just, like I said, time travel is a really, really gray area. Like, you could, like, I could go on for hours with this topic, and I'm not like an expert detailed this, so you have to talk to the experts about time travel and stuff. This is just a guy with an opinion that's just trying to go to work soon, and it's just, like I said, it's just a wild concept to me, and I overthink it too much, but things could happen just simply picking up a piece of paper and somebody passing by, and they was going to pick that up, but if they were to pick it up the exact time that asteroid passed through, they would have had to avoid it and they would have never got hurt, you know. But unfortunately, that paper wasn't there. Anyway, I'm out. I'm speaking crap now, so y'all have a good one. I can't pause it because I gotta wait for, you know, I gotta wait for a safe spot. Peace.